Keyless chuck. Of course, I assume you guys know the difference between a keyed chuck and a keyless chuck from conventionals. We'll have both types out here in the shop. A face mill holder. You'll see an arbor. A lot of times these arbors are built into a Cat 40 tool holder, and you simply mount the shell mill or the face mill onto it and secure it with a bolt and washer through the center. Different types of tooling for the mills, guys. Consider this an introduction because we're going to go heavy into the tooling on the mill. Any questions about this? Click. An ER collet with an internal square for holding taps. With the internal squares, guys, I'm not really seeing a good picture of it. But basically what you've got is the inside of the collet actually holds the square shank of the tap to eliminate the ability for that tap to turn in a collet. It's for rigid tapping and tapping head environments. You'll see a quick change tap adapter. We also have those out in the shop, which you guys will all get the opportunity to utilize. We had talked about the compression and the retraction of the tapping holders, and this is the quick change type of collet system for it. You push down on the collet on the outside, and it snaps in place when you let it go. Questions? Click. Once again, guys, this whole PowerPoint is available to you on Blackboard. Step clamps, T-clamps, toggle clamps, all different types of work holding devices. In production, you'll see a lot of these built onto different types of fixtures. Most of what we're going to do in the shop, the basics and the concepts, you guys will be working in vices. We will try to get to some fixturing so that you can see how the different toggle clamps and production type fixtures work. Use caution when using the toe clamps or the step clamps that you see up top. The step clamps, you need to make sure that your point of contact is where you're meaning it to be and that you have support directly underneath it. The toe clamps, you'll see a lot of these in industry for prep type work. If you're doing a facing operation, you need to face the whole part. The toe type clamps holding it on the side are awesome. And then once again, the toggle type clamps for production type work, you'll see quite a few of those in industry. Questions? You guys have seen a lot of these type of clamping down in conventionals, haven't you? Especially the step clamps. Click. A large workpiece clamped to the table of vertical machining using step clamps. Just simply an example. The Kurt double vices, movable jaws holding two parts in a single setup. These are real popular types of vices for horizontal machines. They'll put them on tombstones so that you can have actually two setups on one side of a tombstone. These things are awesome. Chick makes a full-blown tombstone that goes in a horizontal machine that has these on all four. I've even seen them 6-sided so that you can be running 12 different parts at one time. Pretty cool. Any questions about these? You'll notice that these are steel jaws or what looks like steel jaws. A lot of times what we'll do out here, guys, one of your first projects that I'll have you actually set up and run on the mill is I'll let you make some of your own soft jaws so that you can cut into them, use them for fixturing, whatever the case may be. Click. Tombstone, we just talked about. Multi-sided vertical double vise. And it's kind of a little bit hard to see because they've got it closed over here. But what you'll notice is the top and the bottom jaws open. And they have machined some round pockets in those jaws, and they're holding 4 different workpieces on one vise. That's an example of the soft jaws and using them for fixturing. Anything?